Yo, yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Lovely to see you all. We're going to have a long one today, y'all. We're going to have a long one today. So, we are going to be playing mainly MLB all day, but we do have a first round DGAA playoff game to show on the channel. So, I said, you know what? Let's get some afternoon football in. We're going to do our first round in the playoff game here. And then we'll log off from TikTok and YouTube. And we'll come right back here on the purple side of things. And we're going to be playing some MLB The Show. We're going to play some Marlins franchise. Then we'll swap on over, play some online. We're going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of stuff today. That is the plan. That is the plan. Yeah, so that's where we're here. That's where we are. That's why we're here. And I'm going to swap on over here. We will go to our Notre Dame dynasty. It is the end of the year. I think we'll win some awards. All right, we lost that guy. That's fine. But I expect... Oh, all right. I expect that we're going to win some awards here or something. Man, we're so close to getting more XP here, but... All right. I don't think we're going to get any job offers. Yeah, they're all okay. Yeah. See, this is why this game is another reason why this game is a joke. Why this game is a joke. First of all, we dropped to number 3. Ridiculous. But I am 11-1, 7-1. I was the number 1 team in the country basically all year. And the only school that offered me a job was the University of Illinois, and they offered me their defensive coordinator position. So you would I understand schools that have head coaching job open, like Alabama should reach out to me. USC, Miami should reach out to me. But Illinois with the defensive coordinator position, that's the only job that the head coach of the number 1 team in the country. Yeah, and like JB, that's part of the problem, because if I go right here and I go to all openings, these are all the openings available. As you can see, head coach at USC is available. Head coach at Stanford is available. Pitt, Oklahoma State, Ohio State, Miami, Alabama is available. Things of that. There are some big schools out there, but if you go to all of them, they offered the job to the same 2 fucking coaches. The only real coaches that got offered jobs, big-time jobs, are the dude from Auburn and the dude from Cal, which, again, routinely in the top 5 or 10 in the playoff. They're good coaches. But why does the game offer 9 jobs to the same 2 guys when there's 10 users that probably deserve to get job offers? So another thing in the long list of a million things that EA needs to fix by the time 26 comes out. Because that is I'm sorry, like, if there are 5 or 6 big-time school coaching jobs, they should not be being offered to the same 1 guy or 2 guys. Again, I wasn't leaving Notre Dame unless Miami offered me the job. Miami was probably the only school that I was going to leave for if they offered me the job. But when I am the head coach of the 11-1 Notre Dame Fighting Irish, who is the number 1 seed all year, when I'm the head coach, the only job offer I should have should not be a defensive coordinator position from a 2.5-star school. Not that I would accept the jobs, but how is this the only job offer that the head coach of Notre Dame received? A 2.5-star school offering me their D coordinator, not a head coaching job. Not a, hey, do you want to come rebuild our program as the head coach? Literally offered me a D coordinator job. I've been the best head coach in this game for seasons. Seasons. It's a joke. And then you go to all the openings, and there's a lot of them. But when you look at Alabama, offered it to the Auburn guy. Okay, they don't offer it to any other. They only offer, again, this is part of the problem. They only offer it to 1 user. Yo, Skittle, what's going on, man? They only offer it to 1 user. Thank you for the first-time chat. So that is so Auburn gets this offer. Then we go down to another big job offer, Miami. Goes to the Cal guy. Okay, that's fine. If he doesn't accept it, whatever. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great news. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Oh, again, all these jobs, there's good jobs out there. Head coach goes to Cal. You know what I mean? So we have these 3 or 4 big time jobs. I am not. He's a racist piece of shit. So I am not. As a wrestling fan, I respect what he did to, wrestling wouldn't be where it was if it wasn't for him in the early days, but he is a racist piece of shit. Fuck him. I hope to never see him ever again. I know I won't, but yes. And no, I will not stream that. I am a sports game streamer, my friend. Occasionally we'll throw a non-sports game in here, and I do play the God of War games. I've played that game. I've played those other games, but I don't stream them now. I'm not good enough. I'm going to tell you right now, I would stop that conversation or you will be leaving this channel. Go Google it, brother. There's video and audio of him saying things as a person of his skin color he shouldn't be saying. So either do your research or go somewhere else. Understood? So that's where we're at. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we have, and again, we were the 5 seed. We were the 5 seed because we got hosed. We got hosed when it comes to the scheduling. They didn't schedule me enough conference games because I'm Notre Dame. So they didn't schedule me enough conference games. So we ended up not being in our conference championship game, which we should have been. But we ended up not being in our conference championship game. And then that led to us being the 5 seed in the tournament. So we are the 5 seed in the tournament. So that is what it is. But we're just going to have to roll, guys. And we're playing Georgia. They're the 12 seed, technically. Well, no, I'm sorry. They're 12th in the country. Wait, are they the 12th seed? It's 5-12, right? Is that what it is? They might be the 12th seed. Because I think the 5th seed plays the worst seed left, right? This is what the bracket looks like. Yeah, so they are the 12th seed. So the 4 seeds, Virginia Tech won the ACC. They're the number 1 team in the country now. They're number 1. Indiana, who we beat. They're number 2. USF, who's number 7 in the country, not in the top conference. Somehow they're number 3. And then TCU is number 4. We come in at number 5, even though we are better than all of those teams that are in the top 4. We come in at number 5. We're playing Georgia. Florida Atlantic is the 8th seed. They've already defeated. Wow, they had a battle of Florida there. They already defeated Florida International today by 10, 38-28. California handled business. They defeated James Madison. Those are 2 user teams there, 56-28. We have Oregon and Florida. We beat Florida this year. So we have them in here. And then we are hosting Georgia, who has 4 losses, by the way. Somehow they snuck into a 12 seed with 4 losses. That does not seem right to me. But I guess everybody has 3, 2, 3, 4, but 4 losses for Georgia, and they're 12. That's ridiculous. But Demon, it better be, because this game is ass. Now, that doesn't mean it's not fun. Don't get me wrong. This game is fun, but this game is terrible. Terribly made. Brutal. The logic, when it comes, it is brutal how poorly this game was made. The blocking system doesn't work. The player logic, the players they don't look like football players. They don't make football plays. They do dumb shit. They run by defenders when they have perfect angles to tackle somebody. They just run by them. The play calling is atrocious. I have seen this season we were up by 14 points with under 2 minutes left in the game, and my opponent had a 4th and 21, and we played press defense that allowed them to throw a 30-yard pass for a first down. Because on 4th and 21 with under 2 minutes left, where if you get the ball, the game is over, obviously you would play press defense. Find me a coach in real life, even at the fucking Pop Warner level, that would make that decision. But yet there are people making hundreds of $1,000s making this video game who have no fucking clue how football works. So there are things that need to be fixed. Obviously, they're going to make 26. I expect some enhancements. Because every year there's some things that are improved from the previous. But this game is inherently a piece of dog shit. But we, as somebody who, like the masses, we're so excited for this game to come back in the first 10 years. We had our blinders on for a long time when it came to it. But this game is very poorly made. It's very poorly made. So I would expect 26 to hopefully be a lot better. Because this one has a lot of improvements that it needs to make. But with that being said, it is time. They are an 80. Georgia coming into town. We are an 89 overall, 89 offense. I have noticed, and I don't know if anybody else has said this, I have noticed when we get to the playoff, our teams go back. Because my team was a 90 overall, and we had a 91 overall defense. But now that we're in the playoffs, it goes back to the base overalls, like how you can play up with your overalls depending on how you play and stuff like that. When you get to the playoffs, that erases. So everything you've done in the regular season and like your players playing upward and all stuff like that, that all just goes back to, that doesn't count anymore because we're in the playoffs, which I find to be stupid. Because if you've played all year, you would carry that momentum into the playoff. Again, we're still the better team here. I'm not saying anything like that. But you get to the playoff and it's like, okay, all the things you've played up for, like your defense went up to a 91, your overall went up to a 90 and all that. No, we're going right back to regular. All that didn't matter anymore, even though it's 1 week later than the last game I played. So that's another thing that I've noticed in our time, especially with UNLV. With UNLV, I would start off with like an 84, and by the time we made it to the playoff, we were playing at like an 86 or 87, and the first round of the playoff would come, and we'd get to this screen, and I'd be back to an 84. And I'd be like, okay, what? What the hell is that? What do you mean? So I've noticed that as well. But all right, they're an 87 overall through the board, 87 offense, 87 defense. We're an 89, 89 offense, 90 defense. Tough matchup, dude. They're in the SEC. They're a good team. You know they're a good team. They're wearing the white and gray. You know what that means. We're wearing the tradish. So here we go. I'm actually looking, as a coach, I'm looking for my first ever playoff win. We made the playoffs 2 straight years with UNLV, but we were the 12 seed because nobody respected me, and we lost both those first-round games. And we didn't make the playoff last year, my first year with Notre Dame, so I'm still looking for my first ever playoff win. So that would be a big deal if we could actually get that out of the way.
And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against the
Also, this will be the last DGAA game we show on the channel because from here on out, we'll be on the road because we are the 5 seed. So if we win this game, we'll be on the road, and the 4 seed is a user team, so they will have the advantage of streaming. So, all right, let's do this dance. We're going to be kicking off. We're going to see our defense first in this college football playoff. Holy shit, that was a boot.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Bulldogs offense trots out there to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs.
All right, our defense has been the catalyst of the year for us. They were excellent all year. So we'll have to see how it works. All right, that's a big hit. We knock it loose, 2nd and 10. All right, another good play. They get a couple. 3rd and 8.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Dropping back, it's Miranda.
Oh, all right. He got tackled short of the line. They're going to punt. All right, there we go. I'll take it. I will take it.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to...
All right, so we will see
So Notre Dame's offense takes
our offense take the field, stand out. Oh, I didn't look at the awards. I have to see if we won some awards. I bet you we did. I would be shocked if Ritter didn't win Best Running Back. I would be shocked. And there he goes. All right, he gets 6 off the rip.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Oh, come on. We don't drop that, guys. That's a good throw. That's a good throw. Those are plays we make. We don't drop that shit. We're better than that. All right, 3rd and 4. Schillinger in motion here. All right, we got to keep this drive going, y'all. There we go. There's Schillinger over the middle. And that's going to be a first down approaching midfield for the Irish.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On 1st and 10.
Oh, God. Oh, it got deflected at the line. All right, 2nd and 10.
Break the pass up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Oh, all right.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Oh, someone got hurt. Oh, it looks like a defensive lineman for Georgia is grabbing his shoulder. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 from midfield here.
Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Oh, baby, big play to the tight end. First down. We are in Georgia territory. Only 1 carry for Ritter so far. Here's his second one, and there he goes. You got to get by that guy, Nick. You got to get by that guy. 2nd and 6. Yeah, Larry is very accurate. He throws a good ball. As I say that, he'll probably not be accurate now. Oh, baby. The tight end again. The tight end has become his favorite target here this second half of the year. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 10. All right, Larry getting the play call. Tight end in motion. Georgia's defense moving all over the place. Play action. Oh, God. Larry's taking off. And he's going to get a couple. It'll be 2nd and 6. Okafor is the back next to Larry. Okafor gets the handoff. He's shifty. He's not going to get much. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 5. If we have to kick a field goal, we will miss it. We need to get into the end zone here. Oh, baby. Schillinger. Woo! Touchdown on the opening drive for the Irish. Across the middle there. Schillinger caught it. And he was able to sneak into the not sneak, but get his way into the end zone. That's a good opening drive by the Irish. Schillinger had a drop early in the drive, but he caught 2 big ones. And this one is just enough for a touchdown. So with the extra point, we should take a 7-0 lead. All right, 11 play, 73-yard drive, a good one. Yo, we have to have some major wind at our back because our kicker never boots the ball that deep into the end zone. And that's 2 in a row, so that tells me the wind has to be insane. Oh, that's a good play. Again, I expect this Georgia team to hang around. They are good. I expect them to hang around with us. Especially if we're not playing defense, which this drive so far in these first 2 plays, we're clearly not. Yo, Shembo, an absolute beast, bro. All right, 2nd and 10. Come on, boys. We need a play. Get a turnover. Somebody get a turnover. Oh, there it is. Glenn Ramesh. Oh, baby. He jumped the route. What did I say? Come on, baby. Let's get a turnover. Boom. Boom.
pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Glenn Ramesh, dude. Look at that. Just jumped the route. Got the pick. And now we are in Georgia territory to start here.
Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a
And there goes Ritter. He gets a solid 5 on first down there.
Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads.
And we go right back to Ritter, and he's going to get almost the first down, 3rd and 1. I think we should go right back to him. I think we should go right. To me, this is 4-down territory, but we should go right back to Ritter. Okay, or we run a dumb... Like, those are not running plays that we run. We do not run running plays like that. We have, barely ever all year. And my punter shanks it. Fucking 15-yard punt. Like, it's 3rd and 1. You just got 9 yards running the ball right up the gut. So you do some fucking pussy-ass run on 3rd and 1 and lose 2 with the best running back in the fucking country. Like, what are we doing, guys? Again, when I say the play calling is fucking atrocious, that's what I mean.
Back to throw. It's Miranda.
Terrible
They
throw.
don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order on this play. Fires it to the wide.
Oh, ha, nice grab.
Down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain.
Like, it's just a stupid play call. You don't run a play call like that. And now they're going to tie it when we had a chance to go up 14-0 if our play caller if this game has any fucking idea how to call plays. And now it's going to be 7-7 here in a minute because this game is inherently fucking stupid. Like, what kind of play call is that on 3rd and 1 to run a run like that? It's just fucking stupid. A coach would get fired for doing that. All right, 3rd and 5, boys. We need a play. They'll punt from here still. We need a play. Yep, halfback draw for a first down on 3rd and 5. Against the best defense in the country, of course. Yes, that would definitely happen. That would definitely happen.
Might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
So brutal, dude.
And here's the handoff.
Yep. I don't know if you saw 3 of my defenders with perfect lanes with nobody near them literally run into the pile of players instead of tackling the guy with the ball. It's just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal what these football players do in these games. Like, they do not act like football players. It is fucking bananas. Oh! Nice play. 3rd and 5. Let's hold them to 3. Let's hold them to 3 here, can we? No, we can't. Great. I love that. All right. Well, this is going to be 7-7 here. Most likely. It has that. I know how this game operates. It has that feel that the game, they're scoring. They're scoring here. I would love another turnover, though.
Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Back to throw. It's Miranda.
Oh, baby. Shembo.
Defense comes up with a sack.
Orlando Shembo.
One thing about a guy that always feels that he can
A
rely
very
on
quick
those
defensive
to
tackle.
make a play.
He's had a tremendous junior season.
Wasn't able to get away from
And he gets another sack here.
big loss for the offense.
All right, and we're looking at a 3rd and long here. They are in field goal range, but 3rd and 17, guys, like, let's hold them to 3, huh? Oh, baby. There's a flag. What's the flag? Are they calling roughing? Are they going to bail them out and call roughing? They are. They're going to call roughing. You got to be fucking kidding me, guys. You got to be fucking kidding me. That you're going to give them that call. You are going to give them that call. I need to see. They called it on Shembo. That's roughing. This is roughing. Didn't even knock him to the ground. They're calling that roughing. Throws the ball, literally hit half a second later. That's what they're calling roughing. That was roughing the passer. Just so we're aware. That is roughing the passer. In a playoff game, that is roughing the passer. This game is so bad. It is incredible how, like, I'm not even going to be nice about it anymore. It is incredible how terrible this game is. Like, this is, for a game that broke records and has been, again, fun as hell. But for a game that has broken records and been as heralded as it has been, this game is so fucking bad. It is so bad, this game. Like, just made by a bunch of fucking monkeys, dude. It's unbelievable. They have no clue how football works. All right, 3rd and goal, so I can't wait for them to get it in somehow. Yep, he's going to run it in, as my defender literally doesn't move. I'm going to do it all day, guys. I'm going to do it all day. Because you all saw it. You all saw it. And we're going to watch it together again. This hopefully will be the last replay I do. But you all saw it. You all saw it. You saw my stud, number 41, middle linebacker, my stud. Watch him. Okay. He's watching the play. You see how he's looking at the quarterback. Watch this. He goes like that. He's got to cover 15. He sees the quarterback run. Okay. Looking right at the quarterback. Looking right at the quarterback. And this is his reaction. What are we doing? How are you not running towards the quarterback right now? What kind of football player would see the quarterback break? He's in the end zone, mind you. Would see the quarterback break, and instead of running at the quarterback to try to prevent him from getting in the end zone, which is your fucking job, he does this. And then he decides to go after him. And then he tackles him after he's already in the end zone. Because that's how football players react. That is how a football player would react in that scenario. You know where that football player would be for the rest of the game? On the fucking bench. Anyway. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope I fucking lose this game because I don't want to watch another game. I don't want to watch another game when it comes to this shit because it gets worse and worse every week. The dumb shit. Not follow your blockers. Yep. Have a row full of blockers in front of you. But let's not follow the blockers and go directly where the players are. Unbelievable. Yep. I'm already done with it. I am already done with this. Yep. A team that we are dramatically better than is going to beat us because this game is just fucking nonsense, man. Get sacked again. Yep, 3rd and 16, so let's run 5 yards and slide and punt. I just can't do it. I can't. It's just brutal, and Madden is equally as bad, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? All right, so now they have really good field position, so they'll probably take a lead here, which is good, and we're just going to collapse and lose. So, oh my God, like, no, I'm sorry. Wouldn't happen. No gain. Yeah, literally. It's like, once this is over, I can focus on MLB The Show. Like, and I know that has its problems too, don't get me wrong, but at least MLB The Show is made by people that actually care about what their community plays. Not like this fucking dog shit. 3rd and 8. Yep, halfback draw. See, that's, again, now that helped me. But what kind of fucking possession was that for Georgia? They just stop me. They get the ball where they can potentially take a lead on the road in a playoff game, and they do run. Like, what kind of possession is that?
They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Oh, baby. Larry, he finds his boy Mitch Wimper. You know what I mean? Like, even the computer is running. Like, that play calling right there is dog shit. Nick Ritter, he gets 5. Why don't we do a fucking halfback counter draw now? Guy gets 5 yards of carry up the gut, so let's do everything but run it. Oh, my God, dude. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Yep, sacked again, dude. What the fuck? My left tackle right there, by the way, is a 94 overall, just so we know. Just so we know, he's a 94 overall. Getting fucking blown up immediately. Oh, this is a good punt, though. All right, we're going to need the defense again. It's just, again, like, it is what it is, but it's just, the amount of... I don't want to do the replay again, but number 27 is just... Number 27 had a direct line at the running back, and he just ran by him to the backfield. You know what I mean? It's just like, what are we doing, guys? If the football players don't make actual... Like, what? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, pick it off. Somebody. Oh, come on, dude. How easy of a pick was that? All right, 3rd and 11. We need the defense. Come on. All right, he got out of bounds. They're going to punt. We'll take it. We'll take it. And he shanked it. All right, so let's see. I mean, I would like to just run the ball more. Last drive, 1 handoff for 6 yards and then 2 passes, which were sacks. Like, just run the ball, dude. Like, Ritter's our guy. Just run the... Oh, now it's a 2-minute warning, so we're going to pass. God damn it. Another sack. Okay. Thank God. I was like, is he going to get another sack? Because I swear to God. Apparently, my team can't fucking block. All of a sudden. Yep. Oh, baby. Schillinger wide open. We have all 3 timeouts. We're not using one. Ritter is actually up as a wide receiver up there. Look out. That's not good. All right. If I don't mind us throwing bombs because it's worked for us, but if you're going to throw a bomb, I don't think you throw a bomb to the number 1 side corner there. Or maybe you do. I don't know. That worked. 1st and 10, baby, at the 6. I mean, sorry, 1st and goal. What a play. Oh, they're reviewing it. He was in. He looked into me. All right, they didn't even... Okay. See, I don't like him being empty backfield. We got 3 timeouts in 1:24. Like, we should run it here. Larry, you should run it. Or you should just throw a touchdown right there. That's fine. Woo! That's the running back. That's the backup running back, Okafor, who makes that catch in the end zone. All right, well, that was a quick drive. That was a quick drive here. All right. A very quick drive. And we have a 14-7 lead here.
And he fields it inside the 15.
All right, so now they have 1:17 and all 3 timeouts. We still have all 3 timeouts. So if there's a way for us to stop them here, we'll have the ball again, probably with... Although they just make that play, so...
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
We do get ball at half.
To the air, it's Miranda. Looking for a...
Oh, baby, is that Glenn Ramesh again? It is. That's Glenn Ramesh again. Another interception.
He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game.
Glenn Ramesh, dude. 2 first-half interceptions, man.
Obviously, review the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big time.
He had 2 pick sixes our last game of the season. And that is his 2nd interception of this first half. And now we have the ball with 1:05 and 3 timeouts. Coming off a touchdown pass. Oh, God. Larry. Oh, baby. Larry. That should have been a late hit. But he finds the tight end. 1st and 10. 26-yard line. Demon, the defense has been... Oh, God. That was a great play by that corner. That was a great play by that corner. The defense has been the catalyst of our team all year. We have a good offense, as you can see. But the defense, oh, God. Oh, he fumbled it. He fumbled. Okay, number 22. Why are you standing there like a piece of shit? Jesus Christ. This game, bro. I can't with this game. I just can't. I just can't. Like that ball was fumbled right in the direction of number 22, who I like, by the way. He caught that. They're gonna score. They are gonna score. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Anytime, defense. Anytime. They're going to score a touchdown and tie this. So think about that for a second, of how when we talk about how fucking terrible this game is. Think about that. We picked it off. We had the ball with a minute left. Yep. Yep. Where's my defense? Nowhere. Are they going to call timeout? They have one timeout left. No, they're not. We need to stop them, guys. He's going to just... Yep. I fucking hate this game, dude. This game is so bad. It is just so bad. That right there is the epitome of how fucking terrible this game is. Literally had the ball, got our second interception, we fumbled, and then our defense, who's really stopped them all game, just lets up a scoring drive in 40 seconds. Like, it's just so inherently bad. It's so inherently bad. All right, so we're going to go to the half 14-14. We should be winning 21-0. Or at least 14-7, but this game is utter dog shit. So we're going to get the ball to start the second half, 14-14. And then we'll see what our offense can do. Probably... I'm sure we'll turn the ball over or do something that our offense hasn't done all year. Because why would we do anything that is designed or planned for us to do in this game? So. Nick Ritter, though. I would like to get him involved. He had what felt like 6 carries in the first half. He's the engine of our offense. I would like to get him going.
They'll test the right side here.
He gets a couple, though.
Able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Give it to Ritter again. Another first down run. And he's got 52 yards already, which is low for him. I mean, can we just... Oh, he's gassed, though. Don't give it to him again, even though he might. He's gassed. Oh, it don't matter. What a fuck... Oh! He don't care that he's gassed. Big time run for Ritter. All right, we need to get him out of here. We need to get... What the hell is going on? All right, stop my computer. We got to stop. We got to get... Listen, I appreciate the commitment to Ritter, but he's tired. Okay. All right, get Ritter off the field, huh? Get Okafor out there. Thank you. 2nd and 6. Good drive here to start the second half. Oh, God. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, what a play by Larry. And we're going to get the first down. It's 1st and 10 at the 10. Hand off to Okafor. He gets down to the 4, baby. 2nd and goal. Give the ball to Nick Ritter. Give it to that man. He gets in the end zone. He has a nose for it. Or we can pass it and get sacked, probably. Run it in, Larry. Run it in, Larry. Woo! Good drive coming out of the half. We're going to go up 7. I feel like we should have gave it to Ritter there and just ran it in with Nick Ritter. But listen, Larry made the right decision. He ran it in himself. He gets the touchdown.
Send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful
Yo, Miko and LD, thank you for the follows. Appreciate you on TikTok. For some reason, it doesn't show up on my chat. Oh, my God. Here we fucking go. Again, my star fucking safety falling to the ground like he's a piece of shit. You can't let that happen on first down, a run like that, dude. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? What are we doing? We got the best defense in the fucking country, bro. The hell are we giving up 11 yards on a first down fucking halfback draw? Like, what? Nobody over there. Nobody. What was 20? Literally running to tackle the guy, and he just stops and lets the guy run 5 more yards before he tackles him. Why would he do that? What is that defense? Am I crazy? Am I crazy, guys? What is this defender doing? Like, why does this continuously happen in this fucking game? Look at this defender. Okay? Like, that's good coverage. That's good coverage. And now watch what happens. He throws it to him, and watch my defender. What the fuck is that? Like, what are we doing, dude? How is that what a football player, like, how is that a football play? Look at my defender. How does that happen? And just so we're all aware, just so everyone sees, that was number 75, which is Lawston. He's my right outside linebacker. No, left outside linebacker. He's an 88. He's an 88 overall.
This is why running the
Like, what the fuck, man?
action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Oh, big play by the defense. They get a yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 2. If they run it again, we stop them. Why do I have 3 guys bunched up there? Okay, they didn't run it. What the fuck was that, dude? What the hell kind of a throw was that? I am not Majestic. They are the team that I run in this league, but I am not, no. So I started with UNLV, and then after 6 years with them, we got a job offer with Notre Dame, and I had to take it. 5-star school, big conference, my first big school offer. Had to take it. So in this game, yes, I am a fan of Notre Dame. But naturally, in life, no. I am not. But I don't have any allegiances when it comes to college sports. I don't have any. Oh, big time play. And we're going to hold them to a field goal. No, they're punting. Wow, okay. All right, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest with you. Yo, Chief. You know? I have one of my best friends in life, my co-host actually on my wrestling podcast. He's a diehard Notre Dame guy as well. He actually is born and raised in South Bend, Indiana, and he loves Notre Dame. But I think you know, that comes with a lot of pain. That comes with a lot of pain, you know. Nick Ritter. Oh, come on, he gets that. Nick Ritter gets that first down. Come on, what are we doing? Well, what's going on, Chief? Good morning to you. Nick Ritter gets the big first down, baby. We need to put points on the board. Ideally a touchdown, but at least a field goal. Stop fucking around. Let's get up 2 scores. Nick Ritter, though. Nick Ritter. Oh, Nick Ritter. Down the sideline. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. He's over 100 yards. 1st and 10 from the 22. Empty backfield for Larry. And he makes a rare bad decision. Should have thrown him a little bit further in the end zone, and I think he would have had him. All right, 2nd and 10. We don't give it to Ritter because Larry throws a bullet to the tight end. 1st and 10. 1st and goal from the 6. You got Mike Napoli, the The Angels live. Oh, Larry kept it again.
Woo! He makes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
What a decision by Larry. His second rushing touchdown of the game. And with the extra point, the Irish are going to go up 14 with less than half a minute in the third quarter. What a decision by Larry to keep it. What a decision.
With the extra point.
A good drive. 2-score game. Give ourselves a little bit of a cushion heading into the last quarter.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Oh, baby, big time hit.
That's good coverage there.
So we have 23 seconds
Offense is back out on
in the third quarter.
Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. Let's just go quickly.
Okay. I don't like how that guy was as open as he was, but that's going to end the third quarter.
This is the 30-yard
So we are going to go to the fourth quarter. Get them fours up in chat. We are going to go to the fourth quarter, up 28-14 here in the first round of the college football playoff.
reached the end of 3. Time is running out. It is crucial.
I mean, it hasn't really. It's been, you know,
Stay alive.
it has necessarily. It's been a competitive game.
Got the game summary before
We have the turnover, 2-1, the turnover advantage. But both teams have been very similar in how they've had success. Nice hit by Doss on the back there. 2nd and 5.
second down after that run on the previous play.
If we can get a turnover or a stop here and get the ball back in our offense. Oh, baby. The blitz
That's a nice play
from
there
the
on
secondary.
And just like that,
And
you
he is
squeeze
down.
the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
Larry, I'm sorry. I saw 23 and I thought that it was a secondary guy. It was not. That is Larry Clay, the sophomore outside linebacker.
So it's 3rd and long.
91 overall sophomore, by the way.
Coverage, blitz.
All right, 3rd and 12, guys. Don't do anything stupid.
Back, looking to throw for the first down.
Yeah, you're going to give up a first. Oh!
Wide out,
That's okay.
but they don't
That's okay. They're going to punt. That was a pick 6 like you fucking dream about. Anyway, they're going to punt, though. That's okay.
on the kick now for the 5th time today.
5th punt of the day for Georgia. I expect it to be a fair catch. It is not. He's going to return it.
Turn the punt.
All right.
Good effort by the return man. They get him
So it'll be 1st and 10.
solid gain on the return.
We're up 2 scores. I expect Ritter to be featured on this drive. And we're going to start with them. Oh, baby.
Make some adjustments.
Nick Ritter, dude.
Stop here.
Nick Ritter
Down, but it's passed.
is having a day.
And that run is good for
Having a
first
day.
down. It's a new set of downs for this
And
offense.
Okafor is back there now. And Okafor gets the handoff. Also a very good running back.
Breaks the tackle on the play and makes a
And now we got
decent
2nd and 4. Nick Ritter is back in this ball game.
for that run on the previous play.
I would expect that we give it the handoffs all drive. I don't think we need to do anything else.
They'll run it here.
Obviously, in a 3rd down situation, if you want to throw it, I'm cool. But I feel like on 1st and 2nd down, this whole drive up 2 touchdowns, we run. I would run it here.
Can he get there on
Are
the
you
ground?
fucking kidding me?
The defense smothers him for
Oh my God, we're going for it. I don't hate it.
We'll go for here on
I don't hate it.
4th down and 3.
I don't hate it. I hated that run play again, though.
Here's the snap. He's looking to
Oh, baby. Schillinger makes the grab. 1st and 10. Let's get don't start pat. Get back to running. Let's run the ball and waste some clock and score a touchdown. Okafor, that's nothing though. That's a loss. Georgia again has a guy.
It's a loss of 2.
Who is it?
And a player is down injured.
Oh, all right.
after that
Another
last play.
downed
Take a
player
timeout or they check him out.
for
Play call here on 2nd down for this offense.
for Georgia here. I swear to God. Again,
Goes backwards, losing.
what? Okay. You're up 2 scores in the 4th quarter,
It is 3rd down and
trying to waste some clock and drive to score. Why is that? Why are those 2 plays
doesn't hold on.
the decision plays?
Now it
A
brings up
fucking reverse
and the punt
and
team
then a
will
line
take
of
it
scrimmage
away.
screen pass. Again, when I say the play call, oh, take a good bounce for me, bed. I hate you.
Bounce
Like,
right
again, when I say that this game is piss poorly made,
and the Bulldogs off.
how are those the play calls?
They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this.
And then here we go. They're going to score in 3 fucking plays.
And it's caught.
But can someone explain to me why those are the decisions being made by the computer? Why does the AI say these are the plays to make?
Single back takes the handoff. It's a
Like, that should never fucking happen.
It's Miranda.
And then wide open, dude.
Quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football.
Yep, and now, oh, all right, that was at least,
And it's incomplete.
again, and now we're not playing defense. Like, what was that, an 11-yard cushion? We got the best defense in the league, dude.
And the quarterback drops back.
Oh, you got to pick that off. All right, 3rd and 10, though.
Incomplete. Very
We have to assume this is 4-down territory with under 5 minutes left in this ball game.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the
And they're not going to need it because, again, how is that guy that open?
side. It's a big
How is that guy that open?
bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a
I need someone to explain it to me. How in this scenario, that guy is that wide open.
when they try them.
I have no problem with you doing that and wasting that much, wasting time.
7th play of the drive coming up.
You know what I mean? Like,
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd.
there we go. That's good. That's 2 good defensive plays. We're going to be under 4 minutes here.
Tackle is made.
3rd and 7.
Gain after the completion.
They are driving, but it is a 2-score game here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Nice play. It'll be 4th and 7. Won't be the ball game if we stop them here, but it'll put it well in our favor. 4th and 7. Need the defense to make a play.
Looking to throw for it.
And he's going to run for it. Doss, get him. There it is, baby. The defense. All right. Guys, I don't even care.
First down.
Run, punt. Okay. Yep, exactly. We would come out throwing. Up 14 points. Up 14 points.
Collision of big bodies there.
With under 4 minutes left in this game, we come out throwing the ball.
Handoff as he tried to
Why?
work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there.
Why would now again? It was a small little completion. It wasted time. But why would we throw the ball ever?
The first down and avoid
You have Nick Ritter, who's rushed for 150 yards today.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw.
That's a first down, though. That's a first down. And just like that, that should be the ball game.
First down. They tackle it at the 44. And that's the 2.
That should be the ball game. They're going to use their timeouts, so we need a first down. But it should be run.
Victory. They'll hand it off.
Okay, Ritter, you had a fucking hole. Like, why do the running backs also turn into fucking morons?
Timeout taken by the
Ritter's the best running back in the country. Literally won the award, I think, for best running back in the country. He had a hole and a half there, and he just cut back.
And now the handoff.
Okay, we need this first down. If we get this first down,
And now it's the defense that calls timeout.
if we get this first down,
Organize and preserve as much
they'll use their last timeout, and this ball game will be over, even though this ball game basically is over. But we need this first down officially, and we're going to throw it. Okay, well,
looks downfield.
woo!
Wide open wide receiver.
I don't know why we were throwing that ball, but they were not expecting us to throw that ball. And, yeah, okay.
My time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out.
Their defense was so not playing the pass. They were like, well, they're definitely going to run. Mitch Wimper's back there by him. There's nobody back there.
Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing.
There's nobody back. That was actually I can't believe they made a play call that good.
Slow this guy down.
I cannot believe they made a play call that good.
Extra
All right.
point up and good.
We are going to get our first playoff victory
Kickoff team.
as a head coach
Let's see if they give the
in the
returner a
DGAA.
chance to bring this one back.
And we have a date tomorrow, next week tomorrow,
Tackled at the 20.
against
Good job by
TCU
the team.
in the second round of this playoff.
Is back out on the field. At
Bless.
this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Finds that big tight end for a short.
Again, they're down 21 points, and the first play they do is a 2-yard pass to the sideline.
Second down play.
Like, there's a minute 40 left in the game. I know the game is over. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Somehow that's a sack, but he ended up with a 1-yard gain because this game, he fucking floated for 3 yards. Clock is running. They do have the one timeout still, but, I mean, come on. Who we kidding?
And he's got his man.
Who we kidding?
Downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, Glenn Ramesh almost had his third pick of the game there.
For a takeaway, they're one of the stars.
He almost had his third pick.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the
And then he looks like a fucking... He dropped it, but he looked like he was right there on good defense. He didn't even react to the pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go.
All right, 3rd and 10.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh, he was smothered. And it's 4th and 10. This one will definitely be the ball game officially if we can stop them.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
And we can't. So this game will continue.
Has the first down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the Bulldogs,
And we are under a minute here.
fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10.
Oh, baby. Larry Clay again. He gets the 5th sack for the Irish on the day. And at the end of the day, it was... Why would you spike it? Why are you wasting our time? Why are you... You have a timeout. You have a timeout.
This is a tough 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
And Glenn Ramesh swats it down. 4th and 18. This should be the ball game.
Bulldogs look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion.
Oh, or we're going to give up a touchdown because that's how this game works, because it's just fucking inherently dumb. So, all right, great. Let's waste some more time instead of the game just being over. Like, jeez, like, how did that guy get that far behind the defense? Like, what are we doing?
Guys must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
All right, so now we can take a knee. They're going to use a timeout
So this one is tucked away.
to waste even more time of my life, even though this game is over. Can I get some hell yeahs in this chat? That is a playoff victory for the Irish.
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
You love to see it.
Going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure.
Larry was
As this
5
team
touchdowns for
continues to
Larry,
win
did.
football games, but
5
been around
touchdowns
this
for
team all year
Larry.
long. So impressed
3
with
through
the
the air,
emotions
2 on the
that
ground.
they were able to contain
He had an
themselves,
excellent day.
stay focused on the task at hand. They did
He
that
had an
again
excellent
today.
day. The
Big
defense was
fans
good. We
cannot
basically
wait to
shut them
watch
out
and see what they can
in
do
the
this
second
year.
half. They scored right at the end there, but we shut them out in the second half. Really smothered them. Look at Larry, dude. 19 of 26 for 265 and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, it was Nick Ritter. 137 yards on 19 carries, averaged over 7 yards a carry. But Larry got the 2 touchdowns. He also fumbled, though. But Larry got the 2 touchdowns on quarterback keepers. Okafor added 4 yards a carry on 5. Kumar, the tight end, 6 for 85. Schillinger matched him exactly, but he added a touchdown. Wimper added a touchdown, and the running back Okafor had a receiving touchdown as well. And then on the defensive side, the defense was good today. We had 5 sacks. Larry Clay, the linebacker, had 2 of them. Shembo had a sack and a half. Lawston had a sack, and our man Stefan Roth and the middle linebacker Brian Marcook, they both had half a sack. Glenn Ramesh led the way, 2 interceptions with short returns on both. Kicking, I don't think we kicked a field goal. We didn't. 5 for 5 on extra points. We did not kick a field goal. We scored touchdowns every time, y'all. Every time. So a 35-21 victory in the first round of the playoffs for the Irish. As a head coach, I feel like I'm going to get points for that, right? Because I think you get points for your first ever. Yeah. So we leveled up. Did we level up 2? No, we just leveled up 1. Oh, all right. We're a playoff game winner. Booyah. Booyah. All right. I got to look at the awards because I think we won some. We didn't win the Heisman. That went to a defensive guy because the game is broken. So the player of the year went to this guy who I also think won the Heisman. He was a left end. As you can see, there's way too many defensive ends as the player of the year. We didn't have one guy, not even Ritter, was nominated for player of the year. But there's way too many defensive ends because the game is kind of... The sim part of the game like this is broken, as you can tell. But I think we've had a Heisman Trophy winner has been a defensive end for like almost every year or something like that. Like if you go to the Heisman right here, the winner was that guy from Indiana. Dom Doss was not, but look at this. Left end, left end, left end, left end. Like that is not normal. If in real life, there will never be a left end. nominated for the Heisman, at least nowadays. But this guy won. And you can't go back in history, but I'm pretty sure this was our eighth season in the DGAA. I'm almost positive a defensive guy has won the Heisman at least 7 of the 8 years. So whatever sim thing that we do here, this is one of the negatives of it, because this guy, well, that's why he didn't win. Holy crap, what a terrible game. What a terrible game this guy had. But anyway, we had a guy at the table, Dom Doss, only a sophomore, by the way. He was at the table, so maybe he'll win it in the future. I don't know, but that guy won it. So let's go to the awards, because I want to see if Nick Ritter won halfback of the year. He should have. All right, so player of the year went to the guy from Indiana. Head coach of the year. Thank you. Thank you. The head coach of the year for the second time in the last 3 years, because we won it my last year at UNLV, and that's when Notre Dame offered me a job, god dang it. So we are the head coach of the year. Thank you. Appreciate it. Notre Dame, thanks. 22-4 is our record with Notre Dame. I have a 75-30 career record. Really, I'm 10-9 versus the top 25. I'm only 4-3 in the bowls, but the record that I'm actually really the most proud of, look at that record versus rivals, dude. 19-1. 19-1 versus my rivals. We show up. We show up versus our rivals. I'm not losing to this team that we don't like. We're not losing to these guys. 19-1. So head coach of the year is us. Party, dude. Best quarterback went to the kid from Cal. A lot of users on it. Larry didn't even get nominated, huh? Wow. You're telling me Larry wasn't one of the best 12 quarterbacks in the country, bro? He's on the number 1 team all year. It's okay. Best defensive player. We had Dom Doss. He finished 8th, but this guy won the Heisman, so obviously he's gonna take that home. Best defensive back. That should be. Oh, it wasn't? What? We had 2 guys in the top 7, but Jaron Gallimore from Virginia Tech takes it. Look at this, dude. All users. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell that the defense is skewed to be kind of ridiculous in the sim leagues, because the best defensive player and the best defensive back, they're all user teams. They're all user teams that are nominated. Best running back, this should be Nick Ritter. Are you fucking kidding me? It says that he won a fucking trophy, though. Who is this guy? You telling me that this guy is better? You telling me that these 3 guys had a better year than Nick Ritter? Is that what you're telling me? I don't believe you. Best receiver, we won't have anybody on this list. Lombardi Award, which is what? Defensive lineman of the year. Doss was 7th. Shembo. Hell yeah, dude. Shembo was 11th. Senior quarterback, we did not have one of those. Defensive end, Doss again at 6. Interior lineman, Shembo should be on here. Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's offensive lineman. Got it. Best tight end, our guy won't be on here. Oh, he is. Duran Kumar. He's leaving, though. He finished 11th. Broyles Award, which is assistant coach. Our offensive coordinator won it. So our offensive coordinator won the assistant coach of the year award, and our defensive coordinator finished in the top 5. Bless. So that's good. Best linebacker. We going to have anybody? Nope. Best center? No. Doubt it. Lou Groza, kicker? Absolutely not. Our kicker fucking blew. Our punter blew too. Best returner? No. All right. So we won the coaching. I feel like Ritter won, though. It said that he won a trophy. Can I go to my roster for a second? Because it showed that. What is this? Can I go to my halfback here? Because it shows that he won an award. It has the trophy there, which means that he won, if I'm not mistaken. Can I get to awards here? Huh. I don't know what the fuck that trophy was then. Anyway, I mean, look at the year he had. Look at how did he not? The guy from TCU was better. 1,832 carries, 16 touchdowns. He averaged 140 yards a game. He averaged 140 yards a game, dude. Impressive. Impressive. Look at these 2 years that he had here, man. He was not used. He was a freshman here, obviously not used. Sophomore, they barely used him. And then I got here and I was like, yeah, dude, you're good. 16 touchdowns each year. From New York, New York. I'm not prejudiced. All right. It says that he has a trophy there. I thought he would have won an award, but who knows? All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's 1:05. I need to reboot my computer because I has to do an update. That's why it was yelling at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off. Yo, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the follows on TikTok. If you like what you saw here, unfortunately, we're going to be on the road the rest of the way in this playoff because we were the 5 seed because of our conference situation. So we're going to be not on the road, but we're technically going to be the away team against TCU in the next round. And then if we continue along, we'll be the away team in the semifinal as well. And then the finals, we don't show on our own channels. The commissioner of the league shows them. So even if we make a run here to the national championship, which is what I'm expecting us to do, this was the last game we're going to show for this current season on the channel. So if you liked what you saw today, give a follow to the channel. We do this almost every day. So we also have the same group of guys and the same commish. We have a league in Madden called the DGFL, which we are finishing our draft tomorrow for that, which means that league, the preseason, will be starting on Monday. So even though we're ending this season in college now, we're going to have the DGFL starting to get fired up almost every day on Monday. So these sim leagues, they will be continuing as we go along here. So if you vibe this, you like hearing me yell about the game being stupid and doing dumb shit, but then you like seeing my teams dominate at the end because that's what we do. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log off on TikTok. We're going to log off everywhere. We're going to log off on all 3, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. I am JPJ Loves Gaming on all of them. If you have a Twitch, I do stream over there, long form streams during the day or in the evening. I'm going to be hopping over there right after my computer updates. We're going to be playing MLB The Show literally for the rest of the day through the night. Like, we're playing for a long time today. We're going to start with our Marlins franchise. We're in the middle of year 3, built a good squad there. And then we're going to eventually switch over to Diamond Dynasty and grind some online stuff all night. Thank you, Demon. Look it is what it is. This year, like I said, we're 12-1 on the year. There's been a very few occurrences where, like, in the first half of this game, I was angry. It's definitely been worse. I'm sure you could go back to some of my VODs and hear some shit where it's like, wow, dude, he's fucking losing his mind. These last couple years, not so much because, we're a good team. We win more than we lose. But this game tests my patience a lot. But that's what makes it great. That's what makes it great is it's a sim. We have no control over it. So I'm sitting here watching the game just like you guys are. So, it's fun as hell, but it's frustrating as fuck. But anyway, all right, we're going to log off. I appreciate all the new followers on TikTok, all the likes, all the views. Appreciate you all, the diamonds, the gifts. You all are the best. Keep doing that. Keep sharing it out. Keep following. I really want to build the channel so we can have some fucking fun over here. So I appreciate all that. Everybody that's watching on Twitch, don't go too far. Once I update my computer, hopefully within the next 10 minutes or so, I would say by 1:30, the latest, we're going to be live over on Twitch playing MLB The Show. So if you like baseball, you're on the TikTok side of things, you like baseball, you want to hear me some more, come on over to Twitch, JPJ Loves Gaming. That's where I'll be. And that's where we'll be most of the night. All the VODs and all that stuff will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can follow me at JPJ Loves Gaming on YouTube as well. And you can catch all the stuff that we've been grinding so far in MLB The Show. You can catch our franchise with the Marlins. You can catch our online stuff. You can catch everything there. So again, appreciate you all tuning in. I'm going to log off, and we will be back momentarily over on Twitch with some MLB The Show action, and we will be back on the channel on Monday with some more Sim League action if you guys are really into the Sim League. So appreciate y'all. See y'all real soon. Till then, be good.